Mike here today to talk to you about rigging swivels. So, rigging swivels, what are they? Are they rope bottom spinners to make your bunny go round and round? No. Yes. No. Now I'm dizzy. Here's what they are to me really is typically in your house you're going to have a fixed hard point. Something like this, where you take an eye bolt, you drill it into a floor joist or wherever you're going to drill it into something pretty sturdy, and it's made of steel. This is 1/4-inch steel. Steel has a tensile breaking point of about 40,000 psi per square inch. 1/4 inch is about 7,800 pounds to actually snap the steel in half. But that's not really your biggest problem. Your bigger problems are if you're drilling this through sheetrock into your roof, not through MDF as a demonstration purposes. Did you hit the floor joist dead in the center? How old is your floor joist? How dry is it? How big a drill did you use to put this in? All kinds of factors come into play. But for the most part, this down force, this tensile force is pretty darn strong. But the danger of these things actually happens, and remember, rope, Risk Aware, pretty dicey stuff at times, and what you're trying to do with your safety equipment is mitigate or shore up some of these risk percentages. So for example, when you take your carabiner and you put it in your hard point, it's awesome. Carabiner moves like this, but you have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 pounds dangling at the end of your rope, and you start to swing this and spin it. It works like a lever. And now you're putting shear force or yield force on this point, which when you start doing the math, and I'm not a mathematician, it's greatly reducing the strength of this, either unscrewing it from the ceiling or actually putting a shear force or yield force across this and actually spinning it and breaking it. So super dangerous. Okay, so what a swivel does, other than spin, this is pretty cool, is taking this and now eliminating that shear force or that yield force. And they work awesome, right? You can attach multiple carabiners to this. You can put your rigging plate on through a carabiner. You know, the sky's the limit. But what you're doing is, again, shoring up risk and putting safety equipment. Now, how swivels are rated, they're rated in two ways. They're rated in a workload, and then they're just rated in their steel or aluminum load. This is a 5 kN workload, which is like 1,125 pounds. Someone's going to check my math and know that I'm wrong, but it's around that, 5 kilonewton conversion. And then they're rated at like 25 kN, but that's not workload. That's just a load of what the metal can take. So you really want to pay attention to that. But these things are super important, obviously super fun to spinny and move around, great for rigging and spinning someone around, getting to the front, the back, and tying rather than walking around in circles. But your big point is eliminating this shear force on these eyeballs. So check them out, get yours today. Rigging Swivels.